When I was about 15, I got baptized for the first time, and it's something I did because I have a twin sister, and we did it together. It wasn't really for myself, and I really didn't understand what it meant to be, what it meant to follow God, and to come to God on your own terms. But I didn't really. I kind of drifted away from him. I just lived my life, I guess how the world would want me to live it, and have not really changed my life around what was expected of me. Got baptized and lived my life out to where I guess I did what I wanted to do, and it was a different, I fell down the wrong path. I had a little girl, and that was a good thing, but I kind of lost myself after I had her because I got her taken away, and then I chose to go down a path where it wasn't good for me. It wasn't doing anything for me, but it took me to, I guess, took me to a place where I thought I was lonely and didn't have nobody around, and it took time to realize that I couldn't do it on my own anymore. I couldn't find what I was looking for outside of doing drugs. Like, doing drugs was just one of my things that I just thought, oh, well, this is gonna make it better for me, this is gonna be my fix for, it's gonna make it better. And it didn't make it better, it just made it worse. And I did that for a long time. And it took me to get in trouble, to really start questioning my life and how I was living it. I had to figure it out. I just went down this path to where there was no hope for me anymore. I lost hope in everything. I didn't talk to my family. I kind of lost myself in just everything I did. I didn't have a job. I just really didn't know a direction of my life was going. It took me to realize that I can no longer live that way. I needed to find something, and that was Jesus Christ. And then I came to All Things Are Possible. I went there twice. The first time, I was just doing it because that's what my family was like, oh, well, you need to go here, and I was trying to change, but at the same time, I knew that I couldn't change at that time because I wasn't ready to change. And the second time I came back to All Things Are Possible, I really made a promise to myself that I was going to do this, and I was going to try to embrace what this house was, and to show me a way different from what I was living. I had to really forget about everything that I was doing before. I had to change something, and that something was God. And I really seen the second time when Colleen and Holly let me back into the home, because it's forgiveness, and forgiveness, because I did mess up, and I really thought that they wouldn't let me come back. And that's what did it for me, was to show that God is forgiving and that He does have a plan for my life. I used to come to church, and I used to kind of fade off a little bit, and it was something that I didn't like, but I don't know how it changed, but I think it's the Holy Spirit kind of touched me, is because it just made it to where I woke up or started praying to Him and about my life, and just talking to Him more. Once you really grasp the fact that He can change your life, and you can follow Him, and He'll give you hope and peace and joyfulness, is just something amazing that I could never give back to Him.